Win as one. EA Sports FIFA 21 sponsors Saturday Social.
Mikel, in front of me I have some of the most searched questions about Mikel Arteta on the internet. I've picked the best ones. We're going to attempt to answer some of them now. You looking forward to this?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, first one. Who did Mikel Arteta support as a kid?
Barcelona. That was the dream team era under Johan Cruyff, and they played some fantastic football, and I fall in love with Barca.
And of course you ended up going there,
Yes.
playing for Barcelona B, and being in that setup, supporting the team, and then end up being in that environment. What was that like as a young kid?
It was my dream as a kid. I could not pick any other club to join as a young kid. And after the formation and the development that they provided for me was crucial in my career.
Okay, next one. Does Mikel Arteta speak Portuguese?
Yes.
You do. Now, we could do the whole feature on languages that you speak, because also in the search term was, does Mikel Arteta speak Italian was there, Basque? So how many languages can you speak?
6 or 7.
6 or 7? Go on, can you reveal?
And Scottish.
And Scottish.
I can speak Scottish as well.
Okay, can you reveal all the languages that you speak, please?
So it's Basque,
Yeah.
and that's from my region in Spain,
Yeah.
Basque country. Obviously Spanish, English, French, because I played in PSG and I had to learn it. Portuguese, because I had some Portuguese speakers through my career that they become really close friends, and I build relationships, and you need a language in order to do that. So I was very interested in that. Italian, because I love the culture, I love the language, and I put effort to do that. And I don't know if I'm missing one of them. Catalan as well, because obviously when I was in Barcelona, I used to go to school there, and everything was on Catalan, so I had to learn it.
That is amazing to hear, just how many languages you can speak. What was the most difficult to learn, would you say?
I would say probably English, because the way I did it is when I moved to Rangers, and you know, Scotland is a challenge for that, but I had such a great time. I was really lucky with the people I had around the club, and as well with the fans and everybody. It was worth it. If not, I could not express myself. It was difficult the first few months to get it. I thought, okay, from school I was quite good at English. When I got there, I said, I don't have a clue.
So when you heard the Scottish language, you didn't have a clue
No,
what was being said?
it's impossible.
But you understand
it's
it now?
like, yeah, you can learn Spanish. I take you south of Spain to Cadiz, and you say, what is this?
Brilliant, okay. Next one, how has Mikel Arteta changed Arsenal?
Change? No, I just try to adapt the club a little bit for the necessities that we have at the moment. Try to sell them my vision, the model that I wanted to implement at the club, the style of play that I defend and I believed in, and after that try to convince all the staff here and the players to follow us in this journey and see where we get.
And a big part of what you did, I remember watching your first press conference, was not just what you wanted to do on the pitch, but off it as well, talking about the positivity, and you didn't want anyone with negative energy and the passion that was very important for you. Since then, we've heard Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang speak to Sky Sports News and say that you were the main reason, one of the main reasons why he decided to sign the contract. I spoke to Willian last week, who said you were the #1 reason why he signed for Arsenal. So do you feel like you've already changed the culture and the philosophy at the football club?
Well, I think change, probably we have evolved the culture to my beliefs or the standards that we have to set at the club. To change it, I think it has to be in a much longer periods. How we sustain that, it has to be every day. I'm a big believer that the environment that we are able to create here around the club, and what we are able to transmit to the outside, to our supporters, to the people that follow our football club, is vital. And in order to do that, it has to be contributed daily by everybody at the football club. And it's from the kid man to the people that here are cleaning, serving food. Everybody that comes here has to have that feeling around our football club, and I'm a big believer of that.
Does Mikel Arteta think Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah. And working alongside him, it was an incredible journey. But behind the coach is the man that stands there. How he deals with every situation, how much he cares about the people that works alongside him and the players, and his genuine vision about the game. He was educated by Johan Cruyff, You can see that, but as well him as a coach, how much he has evolved that style, how brave he is with his decision, and the people that got around him to work and try to lead, inspire, and develop what he has in his magnificent brain.
His magnificent brain. You answered that question very quickly. So learning and being a part of Pep Guardiola's coaching staff for so long, how much do you look at his style and try and implement that with Arsenal? When you become a manager yourself, is it about influencing your own style on a set of players?
Well, I think the education that you got obviously has a big impact of you as a coach, and we had pretty similar one in Barcelona, the way we were raised. So obviously it's a common share to start with. After that, you have to adapt and evolve and be able to swim in different contexts. And in order to do that, you have to recognize straight away the club needs, what the staff have been through as well, and what the players can take and cannot take. And in order to do that, it says good smell, good people around you to help you, and then I think your charisma to try to show your ideas and try to implement it as quick as possible, generating belief on the players and joy. They play this game because they love this ball and everything around it. And if they play with a smile on their faces, that's the culture. Is really important to come here and be happy. They have to be, attached of what they do on that pitch. I think it's really important.
Next one. Did Mikel Arteta know Xabi Alonso as a kid?
Yes, since we were probably 7 or 8 years old.
Since that young, wow.
Yeah, we played together in a club that is from my region in San Sebastian and Siwoko, that had a lot of players, to be fair, that they've been professional, they've done an amazing job. I was really lucky to be raised there as well. But with Xabi, we played together, I think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I went to Barcelona, he stayed in San Sebastian.
Yeah.
Then we were neighbors in Liverpool. When he was playing for Liverpool, I was playing for Everton. So it's the beauties of this industry as well and this world.
And didn't you just miss the chance to play with Real Sociedad with him? Because he left when you signed, didn't he?
Well, we did part of the preseason together when I signed for Sociedad, but then he left and he went to Real Madrid.
Did you ring him and say, what are you doing? This is our chance to play together.
Yeah, I know, but I knew. So by the time they signed me, obviously, I knew that he was on his way.
He was clearly a fantastic player. What a career he had. Did you always know at a very young age, when you said 7, 8 years old, that he was going to go on to be someone special?
Well, it's always really difficult to know. Obviously, you could tell that he had something special.
Yeah.
But obviously to the level of excellence that he performed and won absolutely everything in football, it's magnificent, and you just need much more than talent to achieve that.
Yeah. Did Mikel Arteta play with Ronaldinho?
Yes, I did.
PSG, right?
PSG.
Was he someone that, because when we watched him play, he loves a trick, he's a very showboat flair player. Was he like that in training all the time?
More than that, I would say it is one player I've seen that can change a football club.
Really?
And he did it in Paris, and then he did it in Barcelona, when Barcelona had one of the worst periods in his history. And it's, again, his charisma, his way of being, his smiling, and
always smiling, isn't he?
And transmitting this incredible energy. And then as a player, every day in training you could freak. This guy is incredible. What is he doing? He needs to be already Barcelona, Real Madrid.
Is he one of the players that you wish was on your own team in training when he's against you? Like,
it was a joy, and to play alongside him, I was 18, 19 years old. To play alongside him, it was magnificent.
Best player you've ever played with in your career, would you say?
By far, yes.
Okay, next one, bit random this one. Can Mikel Arteta play any musical instruments?
Flauta?
The flute?
The flute.
Can you play the flute, can you?
When I was really young, I started. Now, obviously, I forgot a little bit, but I will do that. But always have here, I want to play the guitar. My kids are playing the piano, my kids play a little bit, but for me, it's the guitar. And
so you want to play the guitar, but
I
you
want
can't
to play, but I haven't had time to try to learn it, or probably I had the time and I didn't use it, probably. But it's something that I would like to learn.
Yeah, so why the flute? How come you learned that?
That's what I used to do at school.
Okay, is there any chance, if I come back to Arsenal again, that we can film you playing the flute? What are the chances of that?
I can try, but probably a lot of musicians will get upset with me.
Okay, great answer. Is Mikel Arteta friends with Rafa Nadal?
I wouldn't say friends, I know him, because I'm friends with his coach, with Carlos Moya.
Okay.
I spend quite a lot of time in Mallorca because we have a place there. And I've always been a big admirer. When I was 14, 15, I had to decide whether I was tennis player or football professional player.
Oh, wow.
So tennis is a big passion of mine, and Rafa is one of my biggest idols.
Yeah. So how good were you at tennis then? You said you had to make a decision. What level were you playing tennis at?
Well, at really high level. So we're playing a competition all around Spain. I was champions in my region at 14, and then it was go to Barcelona to play football or go to Barcelona to the best academy that it was there as well for tennis. But football is much easier because when you lose tennis, you have to kill yourself. Yeah, there is the coach, the other 10 players that they are not good enough. Yeah. It's much easier. It's mentally a really demanding and tough sport. It's beautiful, but I always like more the groups and having the possibility to blame others, you know.
If Rafa loses, he can't blame anyone, can he? Yeah.
And he never does.
And what a player he is, unbelievable.
What he's done for our country as well, all around the world, and the values that he represents as a key sportsman figure in the world, is the best thing that we could aim for, I think.
Lovely. Next one, who would play Mikel Arteta in a film? So if you could choose anyone, any actor to play Mikel Arteta in a film.
Well, you can be cool like James Bond or something like this, or I don't know. Probably a gangster. I think sometimes I am too nice. Someone like a gangster, a little bit nasty. I don't know.
So I don't know who that would be. Because I've read a few articles. You're into your films, aren't you? Do you watch a lot of films? What sort of genre are you into?
Well, now I don't see anything, to be fair. Now I don't have time, and the time that I have, I spend it with my kids and my wife. But I like series. Peaky Blinders, I think it's
good, isn't it?
It's a brilliant one as well, you know, and to know a little bit of history of what happened there, and I don't know.
Is Mikel Arteta on Instagram?
I am not directly, no. I am really bad with social media. Yeah, I'm not into that.
Not a fan of it?
It's not that I don't a fan. I don't use it. I don't like picturing myself or giving my life away to people that I don't know. Everybody tells me you have to be more, Mikel. People want to know like this. I'm pretty bad. My wife does a little bit for me. I have an agency does a little bit for me, but as you can see, it's pretty basic and flat.
Okay, pretty basic and flat. Next one, does Mikel Arteta dye his hair?
No, but I think I have to very early because I'm having a lot of white hairs here. So I think that's probably coming soon, because if not, I'm gonna have like my dad, very white hair very soon.
You've got a great head of hair now. Why do you think that is being searched? People want to know.
I think it's because my hair is so black, thin, it doesn't move much, that people say it cannot be that black, you know. But if you come very close, you can see the white hairs.
What is the secret to Mikel Arteta's hair regime then? How long do you spend on that in the mornings?
No, I don't have to spend. It's my mom and dad, they have good genes. Strong hair, and that was it. I don't put much effort in my hair, to be fair.
Okay, looks very good. Finally, was Mikel Arteta eligible to play for England?
Yes.
You were. Tell us about that story.
Well, I wasn't getting a call-up with Spain. Obviously, it was the best probably generation of all times in my position, and I was long enough in England. The opportunity came up. It was Fabio Capello at the time, the coach, and we got a call that they wanted to try to select me, but it was very tricky. There were a lot of norms and rules that we have to go through, and at the end we didn't do it.
And how much would you have wanted that? Because obviously you played for Spain at youth level, but never had the chance to play for the senior team.
I was ready to do it.
You would have wanted to play for England?
I am so grateful for everything that this country has given me and my family. All the experiences that I have here, the best probably of my career, they've been here. So if I could give something back by representing the country, honestly, I was more than proud to do that.
Brilliant. Mikel, thank you very much for your time. Did you enjoy that? What was your favourite question out of all of them, would you say?
I don't know, I have to respond the proper way, the one with the actor. I don't have that one yet. Next time I will do that. Some sort of
gangster or bad man.
And then we play the flute.
The flute.
The flute.
Mikel, thank you very much for your time. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.